So I got a table, and I'm really liking the table. It's a high top table, so I can sit in a chair and not where I was, which was next to a coffee table on the floor. And I got a bunch of new tools. I got a shelf organizer just for this table. Got my wet palette on top of that. Got some toothpicks in here. Toothpicks. Got some sanders in there. Those other drawers are empty, but I got Citadel brand paints. I don't have an actual shelf for them yet, but this is doing. This is just so happens to be the perfect size to fit some paints in there. And that's all of my paint. That's all of my Citadel paint except my Nolan oil, which was too tall to fit in there. And I have yet to use them. I will probably post another video while I'm using them to see how I like it, but I haven't been able to prime everything yet. That's another thing I got. Primer! Actual primer. It's Krylon, and I've heard mixed things on Krylon. I'm told that it's good enough, and that's all I'm going for right now. Got 2 colors of primer, gray and white, and then I got the clear coat, which I was told will help not scratch your paint off the model once it's painted. So I'm also told that this can make them look a little bit shiny, and I'm okay with that. So, and then I got my my Age of Sigmar box over there. I assembled every model in the Age of Sigmar box, and got rid of most of the mold lines. I'm assembling the Indomitus models right now, as you can see. But with the paints and tools kit that I got some nippers, and these are way better than my other nippers. I actually bought nippers before I got this because I didn't know my store had these. So, paints and tools kit. Nice range of colors. I don't know how I like the paints so far, but if you like Citadel paints, would recommend. If you don't already have it, I got some files, like actual files. They're not super useful because they're not little, but I have been able to use them a couple times on Space Marines and stuff. And I could probably do this for scoring if I wanted to mark up the armor, which I don't know if I'm going to do yet, but I know that's a thing you can do. We got the wide range of paints. We got the rainbow colors in the blacks and browns and whites and metallics, except the Necron compound because it wouldn't fit. And then I got my Nolan oil sitting right here because it's too tall. And then I got basing stuff. Battlefield Rocks I already had. Don't like it that much, but I can understand the use. It'll add texture. Summer Undergrowth I hate. It's just moss. It's literally moss. If you go outside and pick some moss, it's moss. If you pick anything, sanitize it first. Like if you get dirt from outside, bake it. If you get plants, I don't know how you would treat plants, but you can treat them to sanitize them. I would recommend doing that. Got some snow. This will probably be one of the most useful things I got because I want to do Space Wolves, and I could sprinkle a little bit of snow on their base, and it'll probably look really good. Brown Battleground probably look like gravel. I haven't been able to use this either, but I could probably use that for my Stormcast Eternals up there. That'll probably look good. And then I got 2 types of grass. I don't know what exactly I'm going to use it for yet, but I could probably sprinkle a little bit for certain things. So all in all, I like these a lot better than this, just on concept. I only have these because these were the only 2 that my other store had, and I was like, well, I'll buy them. I also didn't know that I was going to hate Summer Undergrowth so much. I tried to glue one of the pieces of moss onto a base, and it didn't work at all. So that was fun. We got my tools. Whoops. I'll pick that up later. I got all my tools in front of me. Hobby knife. I have extra blades somewhere hiding. Got the tweezers. I need smaller tweezers, but these will do. They've been working pretty well. Got my lamp. Got my paper towels. Got a baggie in case I need a baggie. Got my tablet for watching YouTube. Hi. And then we got wet palette, obviously. Really nice. Nippers and sanding stuff and files, and super glue, and that's all you need to assemble, really. If you want to get into the hobby and you don't know what you need, you can pick up the paints and tools set, and it'll come with nippers and a paintbrush. You should buy more paintbrushes. Just buy like that over there. That is a like 30 pack of paintbrushes that I got for $6 at Hobby Lobby, and they've been working out very well. Especially, let me find this one. This is my dry brushing brush because it's really cheaply made. The fibers don't want to stick together at all. They just spread out. They're crusty and not that, like, this is how it came. It's a little darker because I dry brushed with it, but it was already ruined just from getting it because it's a really cheap paintbrush. So I was like, oh, let me use this for my dry brushing. And I dry brushed a couple models. Let me grab those. I finished a couple models. I might do a little more shading, but other than that, they are done. We got this chain rasp. Let me set them down so it'll focus. Chain rasp. And if I got some light in here, you can see the chain. I did some rust effects. I don't know if that's showing up on this camera, but I did some rust effects on the chain and the weapon, and then I did some blood effects on the weapon. I like the way they should turn out. And then I got this guy, which, if you can't tell, what I was dry brushing was I did a little blue onto his black cloak to shade it, and I think it looks really good. I'm probably going to go over their bone stuff with the Wraith bone color. But other than that, they should be pretty much done. And then I got some blood effects on his weapon again. And so the flowers, you can see I painted them like an orangish coral color. And then we got this guy. And I didn't bother painting. Some of those should be rocks down there, but I didn't bother painting those because it was annoying me. But got this guy. He's pretty much identical to that guy, except his bottom is different. And it got more blood effects. I did not want to zoom in. There we go. I think it looks good. And if I think it looks good, then I don't care what you think. But let me know if you think it looks good or bad. I will take critique. Just don't be an asshole. I'm assembling Space Marines right now. I'm thinking I'm going to do Space Wolves for my Indominus Space Marines. The Necrons, I'm thinking of a color scheme because I do not love the light green glow stuff. So I'm probably going to do like a blue or a purple instead, because I prefer those colors and I think they look better as glows. But we'll see. I'll probably do a little experiment on like a warrior, because it's paint. You can paint over it. I got a lot to assemble, and I'm not loving the assembly part, but it doesn't take that long to assemble, and then you can get painting. I gotta prime these guys. I'm probably gonna assemble one more Space Marine and then prime all the Space Marines and then try to paint them later. It says the primer takes 10 minutes to dry. I don't believe them, so I'm probably gonna give it a little more time. But once it's dry, I can get to painting. I'm probably gonna prime the Space Marines in gray. I was gonna prime the Space Marines in white and the Necrons in gray, but I might change my mind because I've never primed anything and I don't know how it's gonna work out. But I like my little setup right here. It's looking nice. I think looks pretty good. It's a little disorganized right now, but I can fix that later. So we shall see how everything turns out, and I will do more update videos once I've gotten done painting.